Hello everybody and welcome back. I am the Sovereign and this is my court. If this is your first time in attendance, hello. Please consider hitting the subscribe button before you leave our kingdom. And let me just say, I can see who's watching my videos and I can tell you from my analytics that 70% of you are not subscribed, which means there's over 100,000 of you standing outside of my castle windows watching me. And the rest of us can see you. It's a little weird, okay? You can just come in, hang out with the rest of us, stick around, you know you're gonna be back anyways, okay? The subscribe button, it's right over there. Just get it out of the way now, and then you'll be back for more later. I have been busy. And I know a lot of you are like losing your minds right now because this is the first time you're seeing like my natural curls out, which hello, if you missed the live stream, this is the first time you're seeing it. Do not panic. I am not abandoning white hair. It's kind of my thing at this point. We know this. It's just that I've been so busy and it's summertime. I am living through this 110-degree weather heat wave on the West Coast in California. And I have been swimming. I've been in the river. We just had American Independence Day on July 4th. So I've been living my happy summer life and I don't want to stain my white hair, okay? But don't worry. White hair is not gone forever. It's just a momentary thing and you guys just get to see the curls. Like you just get to the curls, right? I brought the curls out. So do not be alarmed. But as I have been saying, I have been very busy this summer. A lot of you know if you follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you don't really know the behind the scenes stuff and you've missed a lot of live streams. I'm sorry. But the links to my Instagram are in the description box below, okay? Anyways. Those of you on Instagram know I am heavily involved in the motorcycle community of my state, of my city, of my county. I am always on my motorcycle. I'm always going to motorcycle events and parties and whatnot. So it has been keeping me very busy this summer because it is motorcycle season. So if you're looking for the motorcycle videos or you're just like, what, she drives a motorcycle? Like, like if you missed out on all that, I do have a second channel where I do the motorcycle videos and the vlogs and you can see my family and everything. I just try not to load everything onto one channel and don't want to overwhelm, but I will only ever have 2 channels, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're looking for the motorcycle videos, the vlogs and everything of the shenanigans that I get into, that channel is called The House of Sovereign and it is also linked up above. Come find me over there. Don't judge me for my speed. We are here to watch the reaction video to Binibining Pilipinas' final coronation night. We did talk about their preliminary swimwear type of performance, and I do have that video linked up above somewhere if you missed that. But I'm here to watch this 3.5-hour competition. I will be fast forwarding through the commercials, but this likely will be a longer video. Some of you like to complain when I have to cut certain segments of competition. That is necessary to keep the video from being 3 hours long. So stop crying in the comments. You should know this by now. Also, to all the fans who have something against the Philippines, I don't care about you whining in my comments either. I, for whatever reason, get comments of people that get upset whenever I talk about the Philippines or react to any of their pageants as if they're not a pageant powerhouse that deserves that level of respect. Like, what do I look like reacting and talking about every other country around the world except for the Philippines? Stop it. Just stop it, okay? Whoever's in their feelings, get out of your feelings. It's a competition, okay? We love the pretty girls, but you gotta grow a backbone, okay? Competition's not for the faint of heart. So we're here. I'm ready to do this. I don't think I need a list. It's just here for the enjoyment and to see what happens. Philippines never disappoints. They never disappoint. Philippines, Thailand, like you guys do not disappoint. So this is why I like watching your competitions because I can just sit here and relax and just enjoy the show, which we will. Fingers crossed, by the way, for no freaking copyright issues, okay? Please don't give us copyright issues over here. Please don't give my court copyright issues. We are all fans and we just want to have a reaction video. Please and thank you. All right.
I am standing here because I want to show to you that there is still hope. With a strong faith and determination, we can achieve a new, beautiful day.
Good Lord, that girl can speak. Didn't see that coming. Out the gate. Out the gate. That was great. That was great.
Us to challenge existing systems in our country. As a public servant, I realize the importance of good governance for the protection of the lives and health of the Filipino people.
Wow, yeah, the girls have been trained. The girls have been trained. This is why I say the Philippines doesn't disappoint. The first one, though, like really like knocked me out of the park. the way that she spoke. Like, that was great.
Knowing that mental illness is not a sign of weakness. Remember, you are heard and you matter.
The girls are trained. The girls are trained. The girls are trained. They're trained. I can still hear a bit of the practice element, but these competitors are way more trained than most that I see. And I watch a lot of pageants. The girls are trained. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Catriona. Hey, Catriona. Catriona's giving us a brief break. And I'm just like, this is why I like watching certain countries' competitions, because I can just sit here and enjoy the level of competition that they're bringing. There's nothing here that's like irritating me. There's nothing that's off. They're all really deserving competitors. You can tell that they have worked. The styling is on point. The presentation from even the production standpoint is fantastic. Like, this is what I live for. This is a great example of why I like pageants. It's very beautiful, very eloquent, very educated, talented women. I live for this. Meiji had better be up there. Like, the girl can speak. Number one, whoever came out first, and Meiji, they can speak. They are heartfelt, they're sincere, and I am engaged. I am engaged when they open their mouths. I am enjoying this so much right now. Oh, thank you.
Getting through the day can be as difficult as overcoming adversity. Being a frontliner has taught me to face this new world and fight for a healthier, braver, kinder humankind.
Okay, you can see Patricia's nervous. You can tell that she's nervous.
A breath of relief, Binibining. Binibining 25, Honey Cartesano from Rizal Province.
Look at my honey. The honey. That's the honey. Look, yellow for the honey, right? Buzzing all over the honey. She had to be. She was number one on my list. We're missing some people. I'm checking my list. Something's not right.
Gentlemen, there you have this year's top 12. But hold on. We've got a wonderful surprise for everyone. Last July 3rd, the Binibining Pilipinas app was launched online where fans
Pause. I'm opening my list and I'm looking at Justine. Justine wasn't here. Justine's not here. You guys didn't give me Justine? Because I knew I wasn't crazy. And as soon as I opened my phone, it was a picture of Justine. There she is. And I was just like, exactly. That's exactly who is supposed to be there. Look, it's the Philippines, so if they left a girl off, there's probably a good reason, but I just didn't see that coming. Wow. Okay. But overall, like, I really don't have super big issues with the women they chose. Typically, when it comes to the Philippines, I don't. Like, they know what they're supposed to be looking for, unlike certain countries that shall remain unnamed. Don't tell me we're getting another woman and then drag it out, Catriona. Okay, just because we all love you doesn't mean you get to sit here and torture me. Who's the last woman? So now, obviously, as per usual, this did air super early in my country when the live airing happened. And because I've been out, I just decided to sleep and then watch it back later. So that's what I'm doing. Luckily, I can fast forward through everything. But a cute guy definitely did just invite me to Chili's. So I will edit this later because I'm not missing that, okay? Here's Catriona on the screen. We're looking for a swimwear competition. We're looking for a swimwear. All right, we have fabric on these swimsuits, ladies. We've all learned our lesson, haven't we? We're not going to flick me in the eye. We are not going to use them as fly swatters. We're going to let them flow and go. Let them flow and go. That's all we need. She's not going overboard. She's giving us a clean turn, a smile, facial change. She's not whipping me in the eye. Her transitions, Patricia's transitions are not entirely smooth. The contrast and flow between different faces and poses are too rigid. They're too stark. Like, they should flow together. But once again, she's still a fantastic competitor. When it comes to this level of competition, you have to be super nitpicky. That was a bit of a whippy turn, not as natural as it should be, and that last turn was totally off. Who's this? Number 15. Number 15's technical skills aren't where some of the other girls are. Yeah, when it comes to this level of competition, you have to be super nitpicky. Because all of these girls largely know what they're doing. Like, they're not really going to mess up. She's not changing her face enough. More facial change. You're not going to get anywhere with that. No, technical skills aren't there, and the transitions aren't there either. Very good. I love Meiji's face. This girl is gorgeous. She's gorgeous, but she knows. We know. She knows. I just wish there was more. I'm being nitpicky. I have to be. They're too good. I wish there was more flow between her transitions, but she's very, very good. Jasmine is moving too quick. Yeah, slow down there. That turn was under rotated. Jasmine's turn was under rotated. I remember you. Okay, ladies. You're a finalist. You better. Her faces are good and her confidence is great. I think it's just technical issues there. She looks like Princess Jasmine. She does. A lot of these girls are so damn pretty. I like it. She's fun. She's bubbly. She's happy. She seems like she's enjoying herself. All right, we're going to need facial changes. Don't hold the same smile. She's still holding it. It's the same smile. It's becoming awkward. I love her turns. The hair and everything. Did she find it? No, don't go back into the same smile. She held the same smile. She dropped it and then popped up in the same smile again. Babe, what are you doing? Hi, honey. The face. The face off of Honey. The smize off of Honey. Do it again. Good job. Oh my God, good job, Honey. Good job, Honey. She is flirting with the camera. That turn was off center. Saw that, Hannah. When it comes to the Philippines, you have to be nitpicky because the level of competition is so high that you can't let anything slide. That's the only way to separate the girls, is to just watch their every move. Maureen's gotten better. I was concerned about her technical ability because I've seen her in other competitions, and I'm like, I don't know if she can hang with the Binibinis. Like, that's a lot to ask, but she's doing very well, actually. She's doing a lot better than any other competition that I've seen her in. The walk is so much better. So much better. Yeah, the transitions on a lot of the faces need to just be better. Change the face. Don't hold the smile. If I can tell you're holding the smile, you held it too long. Because it just gets awkward after a little bit. Like, we can tell it's forced. And we don't want, like, a pageant, we want to feel like we're being hypnotized, okay? We shouldn't feel you hypnotizing us. It should just be something you're able to do. Like magic. Yeah, the level of competition here is so satisfying. It's so much fun to watch. Like, this is why I like watching Philippines pageants, because I don't have to feel that anxiety of, like, what are they doing? As we've seen in videos more recently, where I was just like, yeah. And Kat's she's a great host. Like, she's a fantastic host. But honestly, separating the girls should be pretty easy. For me, it would be pretty easy, because, like, the first two were great. You guys saw, like, throughout the reaction who I was saying was doing really good and who wasn't. I think separating these girls should still be pretty darn easy. Evening gown competition. Okay, this is where queens are made. Okay, this is where it happens. Right here. I'm telling you, like, just watching the girls. Ooh, what is that? Oh, whose gown is that? There's, like, a gown that has, like, a cute little hood on it. I like that. I love the uniqueness. Could you imagine the United States bringing this level of competition? I would die. This is what I appreciate. Because the Philippines takes pageants so seriously, they always bring quality competition and quality competitors, which makes me, as a pageant fan, highly appreciative of the work that the entire country puts into their competition. Is Gabrielle the first one? I think she's been the first one that's been coming out that I've been talking about. What is this gown? What is this gown? I like this. That's unique. Okay, so Gabrielle's one of the girls that I've been saying, so I'll write her down. She's 19. This is reminding me of old school medieval. You guys know I'm a history nerd. Old school medieval hoods that women used to put their hair in. I would wear this. I want one. Whatever she's got on her hair, I want one. I want that. This girl's been consistent. Hold up now. Oh, and they're giving us a backstory on the gowns. Love it. Love it. Because the Philippines is one of those countries, once again, that puts a lot of effort and emphasis, especially into their evening gowns. And their evening gowns are always very creative. So giving us a bit of a story and close-up look to the gowns, very creative. And I'm here for it. Thank you. Okay, so number 19 is one of my favorites. So is number 3. 19 and 3 have been pretty damn consistent. They're giving me gown envy. I have nowhere to wear any of these gowns, but I want one. I will wear it to my kitchen for coffee in the morning. I don't care. I don't care. I will wear it grocery shopping. I need one. I know you're trying, babe. Her makeup is fantastic. She's doing too much. You're doing too much. Too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. And then the transition was not smooth. You're just doing too much. And that twirl was off. Like, I love a flowy gown. Like, that's the type of gown I would love to wear, would be a flowy type of gown. But you have to know how to use it. That takes practice. You don't just get on stage and whip it back and forth. You don't. I'm happy when we do get to see different silhouettes of gowns, because I feel like everybody goes for like that super sexy high thigh slit type of gown. And that's not really for everyone. You're supposed to get what fits you, not necessarily what's popular. She does really well as well. I see you. Okay, are we gonna get a face change? She's tall. Change. Let me see the face. She did. Nope. Give me a different smile. I want a different smile. Ladies. Ooh, I like this. That's unique. I love unique and daring. Let me see her wear it. How is she pulling this off? What type of sorcery is this? That whole dress is damn near see-through. I mean, if you've got the body for it, that is a phenomenal gown. You know, and not to draw attention to the cleavage, but her cleavage is perfect. Perfect. Babe, what'd you do? Double-sided tape? Probably. She's beautiful, and this gown is immaculate. Fantastic design. Whoever did the designer, fantastic. Wow. She needs to work on her transitions too. Honestly, I feel like that dress gave her a bump. I took more notice of her because of that dress. Like, that dress definitely helped her out, which is what a gown should do. It should add to your performance, not take away from it or distract from it. Oh, these girls are, nah, that's a bit much. You didn't need to do the extra arch. What's going on with the fingers? They're stiff. Fantastic turn though with the face and change. That was nice. That was nice. Gosh darn, this girl is pretty. She's doing a bit of a chin chuck action, and that's not giving me anything. Change your face. She's doing that, and even though she's doing it gently, that's not a substitute for a facial change and change of emotions. That's not doing much for you. But that woman is drop dead gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. I'm supposed to be writing. I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted by pretty girls right now. She seems very innocent and like cutesy. Innocent doesn't, depending on what competition you're in, innocent doesn't necessarily get you very, no, we're having technical issues. I was going to let her slide with the innocence, but I saw that turn. And then the stagnant smile on her way out. That's not going to fly. This is another daring dress. I mean, once again, if you've been working out all year and you've got the body to rock it, oh my God. Oh, this is Honey's dress. Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Honey's playing no games. She is playing no games. No games were to be had. That gown is stunning. This is a gown that not everybody can pull off. This is a gown specifically made for one person. I like that gown, but it only works on her. Like, wow. That's when a dress only works on you, perfect. That is an iconic gown. Damn, that's a good gown. This one this one's giving me high school prom. It's giving me homecoming queen. You need to practice that if you're going to do a removable skirt, and then you came out of it off balance. No, 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 no. No, this is Binibining Pilipinas. Get it together. This is my shusher. That can be a great effect, but it must be executed perfectly. I'm talking practice that every day. And you didn't. I think her walk is weird. This walk is a bit weird. I think maybe her steps outward are too wide. She should have took smaller steps. Gently, gently, with poise, my dear, with poise and grace. Hypnotize them. Don't step on them. Glide across the stage. Don't clobber the stage. Maybe the shoes were too heavy. I don't know, but her strides seemed too long. But we're not getting a facial change? No, you're giving me nothing. You're giving me nothing. This is awkward. You're staring at me with the awkward smile like you don't want to be here. This is like giving me the girl that's at the party but she doesn't know anybody there and she's trying to be nice and friendly. Like, that's the awkward smile where when you don't change your face, it's awkward. We can tell. Man, Honey's dress. Honey's dress. Oh my gosh, girl. I might be able to pull that off. I might if I that dress. I'm here for unique. Oh my gosh, number 19's dress too though, because she had that hood and I liked that. But Honey's dress was very nice. I'm not sure Honey's winning the competition. She's definitely amongst my favorites for sure. But number 3, who was it? Number 3 and 19, the first two girls have consistently been up there. Honey's in the fight, but she's still fighting. Nothing is won yet. Nothing is won yet. 3? Did we announce finalists? We didn't announce finalists. Why are we doing? I'm confused. When did we announce finalists, bro? I didn't fast look, hold on. I did not fast forward through this. I fast forwarded through commercial. I double checked to make sure I only fast forwarded through the commercial. Why did I not get to see announcement of the finalists? And why does it look like Honey's not a finalist? Explain. Explain.
Magandang gabi, Binibini. This is my question for you. If you can speak to all Filipinos abroad, what are you most proud of as a Pinay despite the grueling and difficult pandemic situation in the Philippines?
Filipinos are known to be resilient people, and we have proved this because we have overcome the pandemic. Although the pandemic may not end, but we see that Filipinos are fighting strong. Even if they are undergoing problems or they lost their livelihoods, they're fighting for their family. And my purpose here as your Binibini is to be able to help all Filipinos become stronger and inspire them as well. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
number 3.
Okay. Wasn't bad. It
Next
was not
speaker
bad.
up is number 15.
Number 15's a finalist and Honey's not. Fight me. Fight me. No. Because I remember she was the one, she has that dress with the flowy fabric, but she didn't know how to twirl it properly. But Honey's not a finalist? I have questions. And this is your question. Can I pose a question?
It's okay not to be okay. My question is, when is it okay not to be okay? And when is it not okay to be not okay?
Ooh, that one's. It's not a difficult question, but the wording is difficult.
You know, sometimes it's hard to move on, especially that if we lost our loved ones, when we're depressed, when we have anxiety, but most of all, when we want to move forward in life. You know, my favorite saying in a movie, Disney, Inside Out, is embrace your sadness, because in embracing your sadness, you will feel you will feel happiness afterwards. Thank you.
She only answered half of the question.
Very graceful.
She only answered half of the question. I love that movie. And she completely connected to one thing that I thought. I was like, when you lose a loved one, that's a correct answer. She might have not had enough time to do the entire thing. The stumble and the wording's probably going to mess her up. I mean, it's the Philippines. You cannot slip up. They're like not forgiving about that. That's Gabriella, right?
In what ways
19.
can a female public servant or politician can be more effective than a male politician?
Oh, shots
Well,
fired.
really
I know why they're asking
understand
this.
that all of us are doing our best to give the best service to everyone. And I can say that men servants are very strong when it comes to making decisions. And with women, they are very passionate when it comes to the things that they are doing, and they're very sensitive with the feeling of the other people, and that's what makes women servants different from men.
Thank you, candidate number.
I think her answers could be a bit more confident. I think she just needs more confidence. This shirt that Sis is rocking with the bow tie, I'm just now noticing that risque, and I like it. Risque, and I like it. The hosts are doing their own thing over there fashion-wise, and I'm noticing you. Good job. They deserve accolades too.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Here is the question. Given the pandemic situation now in the Philippines, should vaccination be a choice or a mandate?
Vaccination should be a choice. And I still remember the days when we were all longing for vaccines to be created. And now that vaccines are available, we tend to get hesitated because we fear of the side effects. But I encourage everyone to choose to get vaccinated, because this is the big step for us to move forward and to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Thank you.
Very good. She did very well. I think she had time. She had time to elaborate more on her stance, but she gave a definite answer, definitely answered the question. She answered it with confidence, no hesitation. Fantastic, fantastic.
Red-orange dress, Graciela Lehman.
She's one of those girls that can perform. Graciela's one of those girls. I like your personality.
I have chosen Mr.
Your question is, what are your thoughts about romantic relationships which began and developed on social media during the pandemic lockdown?
To be completely honest, there is nothing wrong with loving relationships that comes from social media, because as we all know, we have harnessed the power of social media. And this is something that we should celebrate, because love knows no time, love knows no place. Even at social media, we can meet someone and we can be in love. Thank you.
Give her a crown. She gets a crown. She has to have a crown. Graciela, I want her to have a crown. I don't know which crown, but she better have one at the end of the night. That's all I'm saying. The personality, the speaking ability, the performance ability. Yes. She's one that I will put a star next to and say crown her.
Gabi, Binibining, this is my question. So much has happened to us in the course of a year. When we emerge from this crisis, what positive change do you foresee happening to humanity in general?
Something positive that I have witnessed during the pandemic is how resilient and adaptable people are. We have been put through a lot the past year, but still we find ways to help one another and find ways to help
And at the end of the day, as long as we put our generosity and charity first, then together we can heal and we can get through this crisis. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
She is an impassioned speaker. She was really trying to give you that passion, and I liked it.
We have candidate number 1, Samantha Panlilio.
She is beautiful. She is, man.
Hi.
Good
evening, Binibining.
Good evening.
YOLO. You only live once. Name something you learned and did for the first time during the pandemic, which you consider as the most life-changing of all.
The one thing that I did during the pandemic was actually cook food for frontliners because I love to cook. And I also have a food vlog, which I do in my spare time. And it was such a fulfilling and humbling experience, you know, helping these people and helping contribute to the people who are actually in the front lines helping us Filipinos. And so I hope that what I did inspired other women too to also help out one another, because the only way that we can survive and heal and recover through this pandemic is if we help one another. Thank you.
Honestly, I feel like Filipino fans are going to be hypnotized by her beauty. I see that coming. She's not a bad performer. She could be another crown-worthy queen. I feel so lied to. I feel so lied to. Why? Okay, so I'm over here because I'm not gonna cut it out. I'm not gonna cut it out. Forget it. Keep it in. It'll be like one of the bloopers of this reaction. Why? This is why I needed an actual reaction or an actual announcement of the finalists. Because I'm sitting here thinking once again that Honey didn't make finals, and I'm mad about it because I'm like, how? How? In what world? Philippines wouldn't do that to me, to where such a deserving, wonderful competitor wouldn't make finals. Philippines doesn't do that to me. I expect that of certain countries, but not the Philippines. Why was there not an announcement of the finalists? Because now I'm sitting here looking silly because I've been harping and crying about Honey not making finals, and here's Honey. Thank you for giving me my Honey back. That's all I'm gonna, let's hear what she has to say. I'm just like, y'all are doing this to me on purpose. This is a thing, right? This is a thing. I get it. I get it. It's fine.
Amidst the hardships and suffering the world is facing now, if you're given a chance to face God and ask one question, what will that be and why?
If I will be having a chance to ask God, it is why. But I know that everything happens for a reason. We may be facing pandemic right now and there is so much uncertainty, but this revealed that every Filipino has a heart of a hero. So thank you, God, for everything, even though we're facing this pandemic. Thank you to all the Filipino heroes. Thank you.
Okay, I don't think she finished. Because no, Honey, did you just blow it? She couldn't have. No. Because the question was, what would you ask God? And she's like, I would ask God why. And God's gonna respond, why what, sweetheart? Why what? You didn't elaborate. Why what? Why is the sky blue? Why is like, why? You just why what? And I get she wanted to get through that just to jump into what she knew she wanted to say or knew what she was supposed to say, but then it comes off as a canned response. She might have messed up her chances. Oh God, no.
Do you believe that genuine freedom of speech exists in the Philippines nowadays? Why or why not?
First of all, freedom of speech is a basic human right that we all must remember. And it is important for a democracy. And with our upcoming election, we definitely need free speech. For example, on Twitter, we are limited to few characters. And what I have seen from these tweets has been powerful and has helped me think about who I would like to vote for in the upcoming election. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. That was actually very eloquent. That was actually very eloquent. Her speaking ability, honestly, might really boost her when it comes to, like, crowning time. not everybody's like a great performer, but some of these women are actually much better speakers than they are performers. And when it comes to crowning women, you really got to balance out their performance ability with their speaking ability. Because just because you're a great performer doesn't mean you're going to get anywhere.
Question. Now that compassion is needed more than ever, what is your most recent act of kindness, and how did this affect others?
During the pandemic, I was in Siargao, and together, friends and I banded together and we created the Siargao Community Kitchen. It was a trying time and everyone felt how hard it was. Our hearts were heavy, but together we rose. Together we supported our communities and provided our hot meals and assistance to everyone on the island and helped as much as we could. And for me, it proved that together, community conquers all.
Wow. Great. Great. She did great too. Wow. Oh, Michael Cinco, renowned gown designer.
My question, how important are luxury items like bags, clothes, and jewelry for a woman when the national economy is down and struggling?
Girl, if you don't knock this question out of the park, if you don't knock this question out of that home run, ding, knock it out.
We find ourselves at a crossroad of choices. Women always have a choice whether to prioritize luxury items while we are facing a pandemic, and also they have a choice to embrace a concept of a new beautiful, which is responsive to the needs of the time, adaptive to the change of times. And I think I would choose to be that woman who understands the problems of the Philippines, the problems of my community, so that we would be able to uplift each other. And I would be that kind of woman who would comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable. Mayang gabi sa inyong tanan.
Very. Damn! You guys! A lot of the most well-spoken women are like not the best performers, and the best performers are not the most well-spoken women. It's throwing me right now. It is throwing me. Oh my gosh. That last, I didn't see her. She's not one of the strongest performing women on the stage. She's not. But damn, that last statement. This is a competition. Oh, I need to see crowning. 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 It's time for crowning. It's time for crowning. Oh my gosh, we're getting new queens. It's time. What is going? Look, my monitor totally crashed on me, and I'm like, I don't even care. You're not gonna step on this competition. I'm sorry. I will destroy you. Oh my gosh. The question and answer round definitely shook up the top rankings. I know everybody was loving on Meiji for her to obviously getting this far in competition is great. She's just such a good performer. This is what I'm saying, that the question and answer round shook it up. It really shook up the rankings. But you know what? Meiji didn't do bad. This is what happens when competition is so tough. Like, the bar is set so high. She didn't do bad. That's actually kind of weird now that I'm thinking about it, for her to be getting a second runner-up. Because I remember her speaking, and she spoke very well. There's people that spoke worse than her. Wait, what'd she get? She first runner-up? What is she? First runner-up is Gabriella. This is what I'm saying when I say the interview, or not the interview, question and answer shook it up, because Gabriella is one of the best performers. And throughout competition, she's one of my favorites, but she didn't answer as well. Maureen! Okay, Globe, I can see that. Totally fine. I'm not sure. Does that mean everybody who's still on the stage gets a crown? All right, Cinderella's got Intercontinental. Yep, Q&A messed a lot of these girls up. Messed you guys right up. Wow. Okay, we're still... Who are we looking at for grand then? Oh my god, who?
Binibining number 1, Samantha Panlilio from Cavite.
What?
Crowning this year's Binibining Pilipinas Grand International
Oh, this is international. I thought they said Miss Grand. No, she is Miss Grand International. She is Miss Grand International. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming.
Crazy coincidence.
She spoke well though. Damn.
Definitely not the least is the Binibining Pilipinas International Crown. Our Binibining Pilipinas International
Oh my gosh.
2021 is
I can see faces. Look, a lot of the girls wanted the grand title.
Binibining 17, Hannah Arnold from
Oh my god. I could see that. That makes sense. That makes sense. And I feel like a lot of these girls would be really good for international. So I think a lot of them were international type queens. But number one for Miss Grand International, I did not see coming. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So this competition was super easy to read up until Q&A. And this is why Q&A is so important. We have seen so many women be so good in competition, so good in swimwear, so good in evening gown, and then they get to Q&A and it's like, boom, everything changes. And that is what happened here, because there's a lot of really good competitors in this competition, but Q&A was the big shakeup. I didn't see number one. Whoever was the person that got Miss Grand International, I wasn't sure she was actually gonna get it. I have been raving about her beauty this entire competition. Yes, I have been raving about her beauty, and MGI is a sucker for a beauty, physical beauty, yes. That is such a huge title and a huge honor for her to get. She beat out some competitors to get that. Ladies, work on Q&A. That's all I got to say to you. Work on Q&A. You can be a fantastic competitor, but I mean, you can turn, you can flaunt, you can flex, you can give the faces and everything, but Q&A will kill you. Wow. The competitions from the Philippines are always so much fun to watch because of the level of competition, because the consistency of the competitors. Because these women are such high caliber performers, the rankings are always changing. They're always doing better. They're always developing. So honestly, for them, for the Philippines, it's really hard to see who's going to do well because all the competitors are really good. They strive to do their best, and that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. I feel like other competitions, I can see who's going to win from a mile away, and that's not necessarily fun. But when there's an actual fight to the finish for the crown, which there definitely was here, that is so satisfying. I can't say I'm disappointed with the whole honey thing, because as soon as I heard her Q&A, I was like, I don't think she's gonna get crowned with that. I couldn't see it coming. And a lot of the other girls did step it up. So all these queens it's deserved. This was fun. This was fun. I'm satisfied and I'm happy, and now I get to go to Chili's with a cute guy. Yay me! In the comments section below, let me know what you think about this year's Binibining Pilipinas. Who was your favorite? Is there any disappointments that you had, that you just a diehard fan of a woman that you wanted to win? I know a lot of people were on Meiji, wanting a crown for Meiji. I understand, it's competition, and the girls can always try again. There's always next year and the year after, unless they're aging out. But there are videos to be done about the competitions for the misses and the Ms, because I feel like those girls don't get a lot of attention. So I have talked about that, but I'll talk about it again in the future. Anyways, in the comment section below, just let me know what you think of the competition. Are you happy? Are you excited? How well do you think some of these girls are going to do in their international competitions? Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, and remember, I love you and I will miss you, but I will be back in a future video. Bye!